Good evening and a warm welcome to another edition of the Cannon and Jonezy show. We had an absolute blast last week. If we do anywhere close to that this week, I'll be a happy man. But before we get into the segments, because we've been a busy channel tonight, we've already had the Arsenal women watch along, which sadly we lost 1-0, but there is a second leg. We've had the WWE show with these two gentlemen already, and now we're on for our third edition, which is the Cannon and Jonesy show. So massive night for the channel, and we're still standing, as they say. But first and foremost, we'll say good evening to my host, Jonesy. How are you doing, mate? Oh yeah, you lost again last week, mate. That's 2 on a row now, isn't it?
Mate, it was that one game that got me, the fucking Newcastle game.
And do you know, it's quite funny, mate, ain't it, really? Because up to the 78th minute of that game,
I was winning.
It was 1-0 Wolves, and you had one back in the bag.
Yeah, I did indeed. But as it goes, you can never tell with football, can't you? But I've had a good week, mate. Not too bad. I know I've got 2 forfeits coming up, so I'm eagerly awaiting to see what you've got in store for me.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I've got nothing in store for you tonight because I've been so busy with other stuff. But I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. It's going to happen. Yeah. One of them's going to happen at the football, 100% for sure. And the other one's going to happen hopefully next week. And then hopefully next week I'll have another one in as well.
He probably will, to be fair. He probably fucking will.
And good evening to Craig. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Thank you for getting me on. I'm all good. Hope you're good.
Yeah, mate. All good. But first and foremost, mate, before we do go into the show, obviously it's a big old week for obviously the channel this week, and it's a big old week for yourself as well, mate, because obviously you're bringing up the new show to the channel. So yeah, do you want to have a little bit of discussion around it while we're here?
Yeah, mate. Let's go for it.
Yeah, so obviously the Knightley and Jonesy EA Sports Show, or FC EA Sports Show, will be coming to the channel from this Friday night at 8:30 every week. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, guys, because obviously it's something totally differently out of the sports ordinary, but it's going to be very sports orientated. And I'm sensing and feeling there's going to be a lot of fun and banter with this one. And I'm also feeling, guys, and I'm looking forward to watching it. There might be some rivalry.
Ooh. There might be. We haven't played, to be fair, have we yet? Like
no. To be fair, we've only sort of done clubs together.
Yeah.
We've not really touched on anything. I think it's got to the point now, like a couple of months ago, because the new one was coming out so soon, there wasn't any of that need for sort of playing against each other. But I think definitely with the new one coming out, I think everyone's going to want to see it. Mr. Tom's going to probably want to see me get spanked. A few other people that I might wind up, from the wrestling show might want to see me get spanked. But yeah, it's definitely going to happen down the line. I think we need to have a, host versus host sort of.
We was chatting today, weren't we? We're going to do something like, how old Ant and Dec do it, like they have a challenge every week on the old Saturday night takeaway.
Oh,
like a series, yeah. And then whoever's got whether we'll do it over the whole course of EA FC 25 or whether we'll do it like every couple of months, few months, whatever it is, and then there's like a forfeit or something at the end of it. We thought that would be a little bit of a laugh. But yeah, no, really looking forward to getting going. Like you said, me and Jonesy have spoken, and we just think it's going to be pure laughter, banter. But yeah, Friday, it's, we're going to look in depth at some of the new features and game modes. We're going to look into Ultimate Team. We're going to look into Pro Clubs, and we are going to look into the new game mode Rush, as well as speaking to the panel about what their favourite FIFAs are, because let's be honest, just because it's moved away from FIFA, people probably still call it FIFA, to be fair. So, just to find out from them what their favourite FIFA was playing, why it's an important one to them. And then whatever else sort of pops up, we don't want to give everyone everything straight away. There'll be things added over the next few weeks and stuff. But yeah, as Joshua just said, that's something we can add later on down the line. Obviously, the Rush gives us the opportunity. So Jonesy's been playing with my club that I created and have been doing for God knows how many years. I think the plan is to just create either a Nighty and Jonesy show pro club or an all sports one, and we can play against viewers one week, which is 5v5. There's loads of potentials. A tournament, you got competitions and whatnot coming up. The Champions League. There's so many possibilities around what sort of tournaments we can hold. I'm just really excited to get going. I think it's going to be a good crack.
I'm going to be the person to beat, I reckon, though, to be fair. When you sit here with a trophy, I know it looks like a giant dildo.
Oh, he's already flying out grenades.
Do you know what? If he keeps talking like that, he'll be fucking sitting on it by the end of...
I'll put it up for grabs as well to the viewers. Anyone wants a crack, come and get it Friday night.
Well, there you go, guys. There you go. And old Josh is in the house. Good evening, Josh. How you doing, mate? He would be well all over it. I know what he's like. Definitely someone I think we can massively get involved. Good evening to Mr. Brooks, who's just done his show as well. I hope you had a good one, mate. Sadly, I was up with feeding Billy to about 10 to 9 tonight, so I've had a right old tight night with it. But I hope you're well, mate. Obviously. Oh, wait a minute. Don't think you're going away, Mr. Gooner, as well, yeah, right, without your character. And I think, sadly, brother, I've not put his character in here yet.
Is he not there?
Oh, he's not there. He's not there. Let me wait a minute. I'm not having this, mate. Let me see if I've got it up. Let me see if I've done it. Here it is. Let me get it in here. I don't know how he's got away with that one. I think it's because he didn't come on last week, but here we are. John Brooks is in the house. And look, there's his little black and white cat as well, mate. Oh, brilliant. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's definitely, I'm glad he's seen that. I want to say good evening to G, and it's quite interesting. Old Trigger herself. We got something in line later, which goes in line with Trigger, funnily enough. So good to see old Trigger in the house. Who else we got in here? We know we got in here, don't we, guys? We know we got in here.
We've seen it.
Yeah, we've already seen it. Mr. Tony himself, the winner at the moment by 100%. Old Uncle Fester himself is in the house. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you in here, mate. Good to see you in here. But yeah, there's quite a few people in here already. What we have got to do, though, Jonesy, we need to change our names, mate. So from now on, right, it's not acceptable for me to have Liam L. Smugger and you to have Jonesy.
No. You have to change it, mate.
Yeah, so you need to change yours to Big Show, mate.
Jesus. Let me do it now, innit?
Yeah, I think you need to do it now, mate, and I think I need to do mine. And I need to. I'm Mr. Beckett himself.
Please the viewers.
Yeah, got to please the viewers. Don't want Rosie on my back. Do not want her. I've just seen that she's in the house. Here she is, old Lorraine Kelly herself.
There she is.
Oh, old Lorraine. Old Stefan's in the house. Old Stefan's in the house. 3-0 up Celtic are. But I've got one for you this week, mate. I think you'll like this one as it goes. I think you'll like this one. I had to dig deep and think, what can I do for old Stefan? Here you go, mate. Old John Walk. Do you remember him, the old Ipswich player? You won't forget him, mate. You won't forget him.
What a
guy. Oh, Stefan's in the house. Always good to see, mate. He liked that one. I think he liked that one. Old Tarek's in the house. Here we go, mate. This finds you, mate. This finds you. Don't think you're getting away with it. You dirty old devil. How's old Mrs. Bill? How is she?
How's Jane?
Jane Bill herself.
At the back of Jane, dirty bastard.
Oh, Jesus Christ! But yeah, good evening to everyone. And as Rosie said, smash the likes, hit the subscription button on the Mr. Arsenal podcast channel and the All Sports Bar Cafe channel, and don't miss any more shows. It's a barrel of laughs, and I think old Johnny Gooner enjoyed that one. I'll post on that. Yeah. So obviously we're going to our first segment of the night. Which is actually the birthdays. So, whose birthdays is it this week? Anyone been doing any digging? Because I'll tell you what, I've got the perfect one that you two gentlemen and most of our casts are going to absolutely love, and it has something to do about this week.
All right. I haven't really looked, to be fair.
You didn't even know it was Saka's birthday last week, did you, mate?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know who mine is, or my kids. That's why I got the tattoos of them on my arm, so I remember their dates of birth.
You can remember who they are and when they were born. Yeah,
exactly. It can't be an Arsenal player again, surely.
I've got no clue.
No. So I'll give you a little clue. If I sing two words, right, you'll get it straight away. Double, double, double. So Campbell has won the double. And the shot from the line, they won fuckle again because Sol Campbell has won the double. Oh, what a legend! Right on the week that we go to the old toilet bowl and beat them 1-0 again. 3 wins on a spin. That's got sting in it, brother.
It stung. It definitely stung them. You can see them crying, can't you? They can't take it anymore. It's brilliant.
Oh, you do. You got to love that. Well, I say I've got to love that picture. I do love that picture, but it's probably the worst night of my life.
You're not fucking wrong.
I'm smiling at Sol Campbell, then I'm remembering what that picture is.
I was sat here thinking, hang on.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a stinger. That would even things up for Sunday, then, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
Hopefully.
Good evening to Jake. Good to see you in here, mate. Who else we got in here at the moment? No, that's pretty much it at the moment. We've said hello to everyone else. But yeah, Sol Campbell's birthday today, chaps. Obviously, big show yourself first and foremost, mate. Give me some words about old Sol Campbell.
Rock. Mountain. He was literally, at the time when we got him, he was just absolutely solid as a shithouse, wasn't he? You know, he was immense. Could score the odd goal like he did there. Shame it wasn't a great result. But yeah, no, it was. He was immense for us, wasn't he? Especially in that invincible season, stuff like that. But yeah, him in that back four along with Kolo Toure. It reminds me a bit like Gabriel and Saliba now. But obviously, I'm not saying Toure is anywhere near as good as what Gabriel and that was, but especially
it's got the same feel, innit?
Yeah, it's got the same sort of feel when we won that title that year. Hoping for the same outcome, to be fair.
And yourself, Craig?
I mean, I can't really add much more than what Jonezy has said. You know what I mean? He was unbelievable to come from them lot down the road and to just come in like he'd been playing for us for, you know, fuck knows how long. He settled in well. He put himself about. He was a proper shithouse, weren't he? Like, I fucking love the bloke. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was a rock. He was solid. Odd goal. He fitted into that team, and it was exactly what we needed at that moment in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really say much. You know, I'd sit here all night. Amazing, fantastic, fucking brilliant. You know, he was unbelievable, wasn't
he? Yeah. I share the same, mate. He was absolute. He was the player that changed us from being like that team that always finished second to being that team that ended up being invincible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could have done it in the first season. Well, we could have done it in the first season, to be fair. We was on a massive run, so we lost to Everton, weren't we? But he was a colossal, and yeah. Do you know what? I still remember the day we signed him. I went to the garage there, right? Walked up the road. 3 minutes down the road from me, and I bought every single newspaper. even a Daily Sport. Even got that as well. Every single newspaper, mate. And I remember just sitting in my garden chuckling.
He didn't fucking care about page 3 that day.
Not that day, mate. Not that day. But yeah. So we'll give a good 5-second round of applause to Mr. Sol Campbell himself. Happy birthday,
Absolutely.
mate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You better be clapping at home.
Damn right.
Unless you're a Spurs fan. Right, so let me stop sharing him. I've got a second one. I've always got a second one. So let me find him first. Now, this is probably one of the best ever players to ever graced a football pitch, in my opinion. Should have done more at the end of it all, but he was still an unbelievable player. And I think, obviously, a certain World Cup kind of ruined him a little bit, but at the time when he come in, probably the best ever youngster I've ever seen grace on a football pitch. Ronaldo.
Absolutely immense, weren't he, that boy?
Like when I was thinking about this when I got it up, and I was thinking, like, as a 17-year-old, mate, I don't think I've ever seen any better, and I will never ever see any better. Like, he was in Holland, he absolutely ripped it up, didn't he? And then he went to Barcelona and absolutely ripped it up.
Yeah.
And obviously he had that instant for the cup final, the World Cup final, didn't he, in 1998?
Yeah.
And I just don't ever think he really was the same player ever again.
No, after that, it was kind of went downhill, didn't it? But as you say, mate, I've never seen a player with the ball at his feet in front of a goal. Is a goal. Do you know what I mean? There was no ifs or buts. If he's going to score it or put it wide, is in. It's guaranteed to be a goal. He's been an absolute. He was an absolute quality player, and it was a shame to see it all go sour after that World Cup. To be fair, it was whole shenanigans around it as well. It was strange. He was at hospital when he checked himself out. There's so much to that story. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there was so, like you said, there was so much that happened in that moment. But what a player he was, mate! Like, honestly, what a player he was. And like I said, I don't think you'll ever see a youngster as good as him, probably ever again. And I just think, imagine if he was around now. Imagine if he was around now, mate. Like, I think he'd score even more goals, because when you start thinking about the defenders they had back in them days, they would take you out left, right, and centre. It's not like that now, is it? You wouldn't be able to do it. So because you wouldn't be able to do it, you wouldn't even get close to him even more.
Yeah.
Right. This guy, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, yep. Happy birthday to Mr. Ronaldo. We'll give him a 5-second clap. Let's go, boys. I've got a third one. I've got one that's a bit of an England legend, to be fair. And he's a decent guy on Twitter as well. He's actually commented back a few times when I've put stuff about certain things. Any idea? I'm going to go 1990 World Cup.
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
I was 4.
And even in 1990, he was in his late 30s. He could have even been in his 40s at the time.
Was he?
Fucking hell.
I fucking think.
Peter Shilton.
Hell.
Peter Shilton's birthday today.
Another great
goalkeeper he was, mate.
Oh, amazing.
Part of the Clough era. Do you know what I mean? That won those European Cups. Was England goalkeeper till his late 30s. He might have even been 40. Something's ringing a bell. So he might have even been 40. But yeah, what an absolute career he had. And I think he needs to, we like to recognise not just what happens on the pitch now, but back in the day. And I think this was a legend back in the day, Peter Shilton. And I think he's one of the big England legends.
He's definitely up there as one of the greats, isn't he, of the game, especially between the sticks.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, agreed.
So 5 seconds for Mr. Shilton.
Yeah.
I always find it a bit of achievement, right, when I share these, because then I can cross it off my list up here. That's that one done. Before we sadly go into the commiserations, because we have sadly got a death to do. Obviously, here we go. Mr. Morgan's in the house.
Yeah.
Saying he's Jonezy pouring off an all-nighter.
Probably feels like it.
Yeah.
He likes an all-nighter. I know that in the old gambling. He does one in the casino, Mr. Morgan.
We've got a few in here now. BX Gunner's here, old Jose.
Oh, is he in here, BX Gunner? Old Jose. How you doing, mate?
Old Jose's
How you doing, Mr. BX Gunner? Marino yourself. That's a smug out, that is. Look
at that. That is it.
That's like,
yeah.
Yeah. He knows that he's the real deal, don't he?
Oh, 100%.
He's a wanker, really.
We've got Zoom in as well.
BX Gunner, you're not, by the way. Who else we got in there?
Zoom in's here.
Now, Zoom, this one was specially given to you by Jonesy. You got your character now, mate. Here you go. How out of Toy Story. Absolute brilliant. I love that one, mate.
Craig, you weren't too happy with yours, were you? You said to me, "Oh, Craig David."
I mean, it is what it is, mate. Like,
I mean, Rosie suggested one at the top. I don't know if you saw it.
No.
Brian Posner, whoever that is. I don't know who that is.
We'll hunt that one down. We'll hunt that one down.
Not a clue.
More
Yeah,
hair than me.
yes. Well, I tell you what, I was going to add that one in there as well, and I would add that in there when we do the commiserations. We'll do two at the same time. Toto Scalacci. It made me. Well, it didn't make me laugh today when someone messaged me and went, "Scalacci's died." I thought it was the Arsenal defender.
Jesus.
Someone just said to me.
Sebastian.
Someone just messaged me when Scalacci's died. I thought, bloody hell, he's quite young, isn't he?
Jeez.
No,
fucking shit.
Toto. Tariq Sand, scariest strike he's ever seen. I think he's on about Ronaldo.
Mhm.
Gary Shaw. Luke lost him as well. We'll include him in the round of applause as well.
Yeah.
So loads of round of applause here from loads of people. Iconic weeks for birthdays. Absolutely, G, you're right there. It's been a good week for birthdays, to be fair. Obviously, we know that KDB's been subbed off at half time. Mr. Craig himself. Here he is, old Mr. David. Can you smash lyrics like him though? That's the real question.
Probably not, mate. I'd sound like I'm strangling a cat, to be fair. Maybe when I've had a few, I might give it a go. Eh?
You would have loved being at the old at the karaoke place.
Mate, I was crying, mate.
Jesus.
It was when Jonezy threw out the little dance move at the end.
Don't talk about them. They want to see it.
Oh, mate.
Comments want to see it.
Yeah, we've kept it so far, but I think we are going to get it up at some point.
We're going to have to show the videos, aren't we?
If he starts bragging too much, if he starts beating me on FIFA and getting that trophy out again, I might leak the video.
I hope it's only that video you're going to leak.
Yeah, not the other ones, all right?
No, them ones stay between us, mate. Never.
Right. So obviously we do have the commiserations, and obviously it's been kind of mentioned already that obviously one of the Jackson 5 sadly is left us in Tito Jackson. I believe he's around 70 years old. So sadly, obviously he's departed us, and what do you know? What right? I'd have loved to have been in that era when the Jackson 5 kicked off.
Yeah,
they were incredible, weren't they?
Yeah, mate, that's like my era. I love it. A bit of when I'm in the kitchen doing a bit of cooking, Motown's on the radio or on my phone. I do have a really big soft spot for Motown music, and it's like the Jackson 5. What an era for music! Stevie Wonder, all of them were just brilliant at that time.
Yeah, definitely. Like massive era, and it's music, and like G says, they were amazing, and music never dies, and their music will never ever die. Do you know what I mean? It'll always be there. And it's a funny things that come back around in circles as well. So they're gone, but these guys will never ever be forgotten. So yeah, just give it obviously 5 seconds to obviously Tito Jackson, and obviously rest in peace. And as obviously Mr. Brooks has just kindly reminded us about Scalacci as well, who's kind of sadly passed away today. Another world-class player sadly has kind of left us now.
Mm-hmm.
Just a horrible day for Italian football, really, isn't it, chaps?
Yeah, no, it really is.
So, 5 seconds for Mr. Scalacci as well.
Yeah.
Right, less of the commiserations and more getting into business now, because me and Jonesy have got this gentleman below us, and he's going to be on the hook, mate.
Okay.
So yeah, mate, you are on the hook. Jonesy's created the questions for you, so I'm just going to sit back, mate, and let Jonesy take this, and I hope he's stitched you right up.
He probably has.
I've been quite nice to be. Seeing as I'm doing another show with him on Friday, I thought let me ease it into it first, before you go in proper hard.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
So yeah, as you do on this bit, we ask you some questions, mate. So the first one is, what is your first ever memory of Arsenal?
I'd probably have to say the double. 98 for me was probably my first. I think that was when I proper got into it. Me dad was a yid, so I never got that chance. And then uncles kind of who are gooners, got me involved. So yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, the cup double. Was it Newcastle 2-0, and then we beat Everton 4-0 at home to secure the league. Yeah. Obviously Tony Adams' goal in the Everton game. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, at the time, what was I? 98. I'd have been 12. So, I mean, I struggle to remember what I did last week, but oh, nice. Yeah, I'd probably say that's my earliest that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah.
Cool. Next one. Who is your sporting hero outside of football?
Cool. Blimey. I'm gonna probably keep it wrestling related just because we've come off that show, but I'm probably gonna go with Cena. I think just the work he does away, I think just the work he does away from the show, you know, with all the Make-A-Wish Foundation and all that stuff, like he puts the graft in. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could be that he's actually a real horrible bastard, but from what we actually see him doing and contributing and making them kids' dreams come true, yeah, for me, he's like a perfect sort of role model, isn't he?
Absolutely, no, I agree. I wasn't really a fan of him, to be fair, but when you later on in life, as you see,
I don't think I appreciated him as much as I should have early on. But I think as I've gotten older and kids in my own and all that sort of shit,
you understand.
I think it makes you appreciate more what he did.
Okay, your favourite ever Arsenal moment?
Cool. Off the top of my head, going straight to it, when Henry come back and scored against Leeds. Just that passion, mate. The celebration, the embrace with him and Wenger on the sideline. Plus, I know it might wind up Mr. Tom. But yeah, just him coming back. The buzz in that fucking ground was unbelievable. And when he came on, and when he got that ball at his feet, you fucking knew something was. You knew it was going in the back of the net. You knew it was written in the stars. And yeah, just the celebration, the embrace. Yeah, it was fucking beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great night, to be fair. Cool. Next one. Your favourite movie?
I think you know the answer to this one. Deadpool and Wolverine is probably my most recent one. If I had to choose one, sort of, you know, overall, I'm probably going with Goodfellas. I think it's a great film. It really set the tone. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is just, and to annoy Tarek, I might put Trap in there as well because he rated it. What did he rate it? 6 out of 10.
Yeah, about a 6 out of 10. But that's because his family were around and they were all chatting, so he couldn't hear it. Your favourite takeaway, mate?
Cool. I mean, I didn't get this way eating salad, so this is quite a difficult. I'd probably have to go, if it was life or death, Chinese. I think I could easily just deep throat a Chinese on many occasions. So yeah, Chinese, you know, sweet and sour chicken balls, crispy fried beef, probably getting some noodles and probably a house curry. Wash it down with prawn crackers.
That's it, mate. When you get a Chinese, though, you have to go the full hog in it. There's no... You
know what I mean? There's no half measures. It's not like, should we not order that? It's like, no, we're fat fucks. Order it. We'll have it for lunch tomorrow if it's too much. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same. Absolutely same. Or the kids take it to school. 3 items you would take with you on a desert island.
Oh, you dirty bastard. Blow up doll.
You got
pocket knife. Because that might come in handy stabbing something or someone or
the doll.
Fishing. Yeah, the doll. When I'm done with it, fuck it off. Yeah. Third item, fuck me. Picture of my kids. That probably sounds soppy as fuck, but we're all parents here, so yeah. I just blow up doll might be a bit of a weird one, but yeah, fuck it, why not?
You can't be rubbing up against a palm tree, mate.
Well, I don't want to be shagging a coconut, do I? Do you know what I mean?
Your favourite ever goal doesn't have to be Arsenal.
Favourite ever goal? Bloody hell. Do you know what? First one that comes to my head, I'll go with Rooney against Newcastle. Yeah. And my second one, even though I fucking hate to say his name, close, would be Van Persie volley against Charlton.
Yeah, that was.
That goal gets forgotten about a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think just because of the hatred for the bloke, a lot of people just, what a goal, and even that one he scored again for Man United, where it's come over the top. I can't remember who they were playing, but he's just hit it so sweet. Diving header for Holland. Was that in the Euros or was that the World? No, it was World Cup, wasn't it?
Was it World Cup, wasn't it?
It was the World Cup, wasn't it? The diving header,
Yeah.
There's so many to choose from, but yeah, if the one that sticks out to me, yeah, Rooney against Newcastle. Just the fact that he was literally giving the ref utter shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't even paying attention to the fucking game and what was happening around him. He's turned around, run a couple of fucking yards, boom, ball's come to him. He's just absolutely fucking smashed it top bins. Yeah, that's it. World Cup versus Spain.
That's what he does, though, isn't it? That's what he does.
Yeah, he did it loads. Look at his first goal against us. Great finish. As much as it fucking annoyed you at the time, and you were calling him everything under the fucking sun, but he just scored some really good goals.
Yeah, agree. Shout out to Mr. Van Persie as well at the wheel, 9-1. Well done, mate. Your favourite ever dream holiday you'd like to go on?
I've always wanted to do Italy with a wife. We were meant to go for our honeymoon, but I won't go into that dodgy fucking booking and all that shit. It's always been. But if I'm being selfish, which I'm not often, it's got to be New York. I've been dropping hints. I just turned 38, so I've said to the wife, "I've only got a couple of years, get saving." 40 is a big one. I'd love to do New York. People that have been there have told me it's a fucking waste of time and it's a shithole, but I really don't care. I just want to go there, experience it for myself. Going at Christmas would be amazing as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not getting fucking snowed in there. But just to see, the Christmas tree at the Rockefeller.
Yeah.
And whatnot, just that's.
Well, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt you. There's a bit of promotion for your channel, your show on Friday.
Yeah.
Do you know what year that? Do you know what year that was?
Was it 96, 98?
1997. That was
between you bastards.
1997. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Was that the year where you could play like indoor, or was that the year where the ref used to fucking?
No, that was 98, weren't it?
Was it 98 the indoor bit?
I think it was 98. We'll have to dig that out. I want an answer on the gaming show, mate.
I'll look into that. Yeah, we should maybe get images like this and get the.
I'll send you that one over. But yeah, 97. That was 97.
Jesus Christ.
Just that
makes me feel proper old now.
Do you know why 97? Yeah, lost in the predictions. 97. Yeah,
there's
going to be a theme. So yeah, get ready for it.
It's worth the punishment alone, mate.
Oh, it is indeed. Right, next question. If you could change one moment in sporting history, what would it be?
Can I come in with this one?
Don't say something in 1997.
Can I come? Do you know what rolls me up? Yeah, right. Shall I tell you what really rolls me up?
Go on.
And it's an interesting one, to be fair. So, and I apologise, mate. This should be your moment, but even I was shocked by this one. Dortmund won the old Champions League in 1997. And that's what I change. Dortmund not winning it. Come on, man. The fucking Dortmund won it. We've never done it.
I'll tell you what I changed, not winning the fucking predictions on the weekend. That's what I changed, mate.
Yeah, so guys, if you didn't know, Borussia Dortmund won the Champions League in 1997.
And I lost the predictions 9-7.
You did, yeah. It's probably got to be Champions League final, isn't it?
Yeah.
Van Persie getting sent off. If it was more recent, it would probably be Rice's second yellow. or just having a different fucking referee. Yeah, I've probably got to go with the Champions League final. If I could change that, 100%.
Yeah. Retros just let us know. 98 was the blue indoor pitch. 99 was the green indoor pitch.
Green indoor. What year was it where you could run? I mean, that might have been a bit earlier. That might have been what, early 90s, where you'd clatter a fucking player and the ref would run up. Maybe it was earlier. Like,
No,
I'm thinking
that was 96. You could run away from the ref and just spend the whole game.
Yeah, the ref would run after
away.
you, and you just fucking you'd be pissing yourself with your mates.
That was brilliant when you run away, didn't it?
You just run away, yeah. Oh dear. Cool. The next one I'll probably know this anyway, but proudest moment in your life?
Not having to wake up 3 times in the night for a piss.
Getting old, mate. Getting old.
Probably tired. Marrying my wife, my kids being born, and unboxing my PS5. Probably got me up there, joint. I mean, if the wife's upstairs listening, I'm probably going to get it. But yeah, kids and getting married. They're, for anyone that's got kids and got married, they're always up there, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And your last question, mate. What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit.
What do you think of shit?
Tottenham.
Thank you.
That's
You're off the
right.
hook, mate. You're off the hook. Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. That movie come out in 1997, yeah. Fucking hell, I can't get away.
I should make you sing the song to it as a punishment, but I won't. Yeah.
Absolutely not. I might have sung that a couple of weeks ago.
You wouldn't fucking remember if you did.
No, I think it's the longest film that I've ever seen. The Titanic.
Under 3 hours.
Yeah, about that.
And just under 3 hours. If you guys don't know, in the channel, this film was made in, funnily enough, 1997. Going back to Peter Shilton. I've had a little message, and to be fair, I should have been prepared on this one because I actually had a clip, and I've just been trying to hunt the clip down, and I couldn't find it. But I think it would take me some effort to find it. But do you know the best ever player who scored against Peter Shilton?
Best ever
player scored against Peter Shilton.
International or club?
Club. He played for his club. Best player.
Jesus.
I'm going to put it out there. Best player ever. Coca-Cola Cup.
Coca-Cola Cup?
Coca-Cola Cup.
Fucking hell. My head hurts.
Any ideas, guys? Any ideas?
In the chat, anybody?
Fucking hell, no, I'm...
Andy Mockler.
Did he?
Yep. If you go back to the first show, I showed clips of it because you sent me the clips over. Andy Mockler has banged one past Peter Shilton.
That's it.
That's not bad. That's not a bad little stat to have, really, is it?
No.
Oh, definitely not.
He might have been about 75 at the time, Andy, if you're watching. But it all counts. It does all count, mate. It all counts. Our very own Andy Mockler banged one in past Peter Shilton. And I'm not sure if that was the game where they drew in the end. I think they might have been that. I think they might have drew the game. But I'm sure he'll let us know when he's on next. But yeah there you go.
Quality.
Little stat for you there, guys. You probably wouldn't have known about.
No,
definitely not.
Anyway, onwards and upwards. As you may well know, the big show I did lose again. I did have one more, but I'm not going to do it because I don't think it's appropriate to do it. But sadly, Princess Diana passed away in 1997 as well. So, and I was going to do that as a bit of the remembrance, and then drop in 1997. But I don't think that's what I call for, so I won't do it. So yeah, that's the end of my little snidey 97 digs to you tonight, Mr. Show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm sure there'll be.
I was thinking about this though. Are we adding it up each week? So are we having a final score?
Yeah, we can do. I've still got the other ones, yeah.
So at the moment, the score is
18.
Yeah. 18-13.
18-13, yep.
18-13 at the moment. I could get the snooker balls back out and get the blue ball out. I could get the blue ball out 5-point lead, mate.
I've got to win this weekend.
Mate, you'll never live it down if you don't.
No, I've got to win.
Right, we're gonna go into this one. Always one of my favourites each week, and I've got a good one. It cracks me up every week when I see that. The porridge list. So, Big Show, who is on your porridge list this week?
For me, it's the Norway national team manager.
Good shout.
Absolute shithead. Playing Martin Odegaard. I know he's got to play, whatever, but still, thanks to him, we've now probably lost him for a month, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's just shit, and they're shit. Fuck it. That's what I've got to say. It literally is just shit, isn't it? Hopefully De Bruyne is injured as well. That's a bit of crown glory, but no, it's just shit.
Before we kick it any further around that, just obviously want to say good evening to the boss himself. Old Mr. Chesney's in the house.
No, I didn't.
I was wondering. I was sitting there watching. I was watching one of Almunia's fucking shit displays for us the other week, and I was thinking I was going to ask him. Surely you must hate Almunia more than Chesney.
He's got to definitely.
I think it was the Tottenham 4-4. Yeah. It was the Tottenham 4-4, mate. Like that fourth goal, mate, is absolutely shocking goalkeeping. Like even the first one getting lobbed from 50 yards is bad enough.
Yeah.
Jesus, Almunia. Put him on the porridge list.
He was in goal for the Champions League final, wasn't he, as well, isn't it? He was in goal for the Champions League final, wasn't he, as well?
Sadly, come on, didn't he? Sadly, he had to come on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got beat his near post.
Yeah, by Belletti. Fucking hell.
Yeah, good shout there, mate. Good shout. And obviously he's on it, so that's a contender.
G's got another one.
I was expecting this one to come out tonight. Ooh, they're turning already, old Jonas. He's under pressure, isn't he? He's under pressure.
It's just a carbon copy of last year. If he don't get that result in the second leg, oh mate, it's going to be another shit season, I think.
Have you got anyone, Craig?
I mean, me and Jonesy discussed it earlier. The Norway manager, he's got to be up there.
Hugh Edwards, the whole of the BBC.
No, I think if I'd gone before Jonesy, I think mine would have been the Norway manager, just because of the news of obviously Odegaard being out longer than we thought. No, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, to be fair. Like I said, we chatted about it earlier, and that was who I went to straight away.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, bloody hell.
Howard.
The one at the top.
Do you know what, right? The pair of them can get on my porridge this week. Do you know what? I wasn't going to listen to it. And then I was on Twitter and I listened to it. And I tell you what made me laugh about the whole lot of it, right, was Mark Owen trying to act like he was trying to challenge Howard Webb on a few things. Yeah. And it was, you could tell it was all for show. It was all for show.
He ain't got a fucking clue.
No, to be a little bit controversial, but it was a rolling, mate. You're doing that to try and make it look a little much different to what it is. It's all pre-staged. You all know what you're going to say. You all know what you're going to answer. And you haven't got a backbone, mate. You're spineless. And as a player, as a football player, you should know better. And do you know what? I like this one from G. Bang on. In the wet wipe.
Yeah. Just like his daughter on Love Island as well. Absolute both of them. Wet wipes.
Just a bit.
And I was deciding which one should I put on the porridge this week. And then I thought, do I go for the double axe? But you know what? I'm going to take Webb off it and put Mark Owen on it because he's just a wet wipe. He's not going to win because I believe the Norwegian manager should win this week. And I think you guys will put it bang on the buzzer. But this guy needs to be exposed for what he is. And that is as G said, the wet wipe. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, G. I'm going to start a new segment up for next week, and it's going to be the Georgina Triggs wet wipe of the week.
Yes.
And we're going to have a wet wipe of the week every single week now, and it's going to be named after your good self.
We'll have Owen as the picture on there. Don't worry, we'll sort that out.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. If you can do that, actually, we won't do you because it don't sound right for you, G. But you will be sponsoring it, and it will be the Michael Owen wet wipe of the week.
Yeah.
But I totally go with you guys. I think the Norwegian manager, mate. It was just his little comment, weren't it? Like, it was just unneeded, weren't it? It was like, why have you even said that, mate?
Absolute. Oh, I don't know. It's just fucking shit timing, isn't it? But I know there's a bit of luck that Marino might be back earlier than supposedly he's out the sling. Everyone was watching that video. The comments on Raya's video. No happy birthdays. It was just Marino's out the sling. Marino's out the sling. Not one happy birthday.
No one fucking cared. It was his birthday.
No, they just wanted to see Marino.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all? But no, it's good. It's obviously can't wait to see him obviously playing for us. But what I will say is, Rosie's got a big old issue, isn't she, with old Amanda Holden?
Yeah, it's like
big old issue with her. I'd love to see that punch up Lorraine Kelly versus Amanda Holden.
My money's on Lorraine.
She's also saying that Rewind Retro TV needs to be on the porridge list. I want to know why he needs to be on the porridge list. We need to know.
Spill the beans.
Spurs win, but Angie's fuming. Love that. Actually, I just want to. He could be easy on the porridge list this week for his behaviour in that press conference after.
Yeah, the way he spoke to that woman reporter, it was disgusting, weren't it? It was just like, oh, you can let me talk. He don't want to be. To me, it looks like he don't want to be there. He just absolutely just like was like. It looks like he don't give a fuck. He's not the sort of manager that cares. He's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, sort of thing. But yeah, he'll be gone soon. I reckon by Christmas.
I don't think I'll put that comment up, Steph, but I do like it. Does make me laugh. But yeah, a very arrogant interview, and when you sit there saying that I always win trophies in the second season, mate, you're in the Premier League now, mate. You ain't in like fighting a two team league in Scotland. No disrespect, Rosie, by the way. You're not in Australia now. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're in the biggest league in the world. You're fighting against the biggest clubs. Like, to come out of that for me was just absolutely ridiculous. And what he's done now, he's put an absolute massive rod on his own back, but he's put it on the team's back as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got.
I think he's finished, mate. I think the whole issue with them and Man City last year at Tottenham, and I said it the other day.
Yeah. Now
a massive root cause. Yeah, we might not have won the league, and they might have thought they fucked us over by losing that game. But the internal issues that game caused them with the management and the fans and the team, I don't see him being there. I don't see him being there.
We saw it in pre-season as well. I don't know if any guys saw the video. He's proper in a pre-season game. I think it was in Australia. He was proper like going in at them, and the camera was right there. He's like, I just want you to fucking run. It's like, all right, mate, it's pre-season. Do you know what I mean? I think there's definitely a hangover from last season with that City game, 100%.
Rosie saying Lorraine would drop kick man. Johnny Wilkinson stuff. It sounds like you're definitely on her porridge list as well, Retro. Being a naughty boy, mate. You've been a naughty boy.
Shocking behaviour.
Anyway, we've gone from the porridge list. We're gonna go now to the Kevin Campbell cap of the week. Yep, so it's obviously the Kevin Campbell cap of the week. Obviously, Kevin Campbell was awarded with the actual segment, as we all agreed, as a channel. His good friend and legendary Arsenal striker Ian Wright went in there last week. So you guys are all obviously all thinking already. Well, who we decided this week? And we gone a bit totally the other way, haven't we, this week, Mr. Jones?
Yeah. The doors to the cap of the week are open to anybody. And this is literally kind of the first person who's in there who's, a bit different, but totally worthy of being in there.
And it ain't you, Rosie, by the way. I want to put it out there. Don't think you're getting that nomination just yet.
Or Lorraine.
So I'm going to go to you, Craig, first, right? When I put his face up, and I want to know, I want you to tell me your thoughts on this gentleman.
Oh, fucking hell. Probably thought he was my dad at one point. The amount of fucking times I probably saw him more than I did my old man. What a fucking bloke. Like, you know, I must have watched Only Fools and Horses. Fucking hell, I'd need probably your fingers as well to count. It's one of them things, you know, it's on gold, you can stick it on. You don't care which one it is.
Yeah.
Even if you've fucking seen it 100 times or you saw it last week, you're putting it on. He is Mr. fucking Britain. Do you know what I mean? Like, what a fucking legend. Like, G's just summed it up. What a geezer. You know, some of the sayings I say to people nowadays come from watching him. You know, he 100% deserved. I fucking love that bloke.
Oh, Rosie's going totally opposite. That apparently there's videos circling of him. I think there's been. I don't know, but all I know is from a perspective, obviously, of what he's kind of achieved. Until there's anything other than that,
I'd
in terms
fucking
of
cry my eyes out if anything. I'd be fucking devastated. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, same.
But yeah, what a guy he was, like, in terms of obviously with the Only Fools and Horses. And to be honest, like, I don't think there's an actor out there who could have played that role, could they?
No
way.
No, definitely not.
It was tailored written for him, wasn't it? Just him. He was just class. The old French phrases that are wrong. The old au revoir for hello. The old bonjour for goodbye. You know, and it's not just it's not even those roles as well. There was like he was in Frost and things like that. So when it turned a bit more serious, he could do that, and that was just the scope of his acting skills. But yeah, he was like, I can only echo what Craig says. A Sunday afternoon before a game or something like that, and before a game's on the telly, you'll put it on. Even if there's something you haven't watched, you'll put that on. And like you say, you don't care what it is, what episode, beginning of it, ending of it, you'll sit there and watch it and still laugh the same time as if you first saw it. And geniuses like himself, comedy geniuses, can only do that.
Yeah. The one with the Wendy house. I could watch that fucking scene and Grandad deliver that fucking line every single time, and I'm dying. You know, the bit as well where Uncle Albert's meant to act shocked because Rodney's going out with a bird and he keeps doing it at the wrong times. That just every time I watch that, no matter how many times, I'm gone. And you've just got to think, like, the era when they did it, if they tried that 10 years later or whatever, I don't think it would have been as successful as it was.
Yeah.
I think the time that it came out, it was something British people needed. They needed that humour. Yeah. They needed that slapstick. They needed that no holds barred, say what you like. You know, you get the things come up on Gold now where it's like, oh, viewer discretion, blah, blah, blah. And they cut, you know, there was a scene when he walks in with the, you know, I saw him last week, he had a dot on his head or what, you know, like, to some of us, that's all right. Some other people might not, but back then, no one fucking cared, mate. Like, they just saw it as a bit of fun. Didn't care whether something was, you know, wrong or whatever. It was just a brilliant show at the time when it came out. And for me personally, I'll still watch it to the end of my days. You know, my eldest has started watching little bits. He cracks up at some of the bits as well. So yeah, it's one of them generation things. I'd like him to watch it. I can't echo any more that I've already said about him.
Yeah, so yeah, really, really good. And obviously, everyone's got their famous Only Fools and Horses moments, haven't they? Like, there's so many. There's so many that I could discuss that absolutely kind of crack me up. Do you know what I mean? Like
Rodney going down the one way, taking a funeral parade down the one way. Trigger's ashes, his nan's ashes getting sucked up. The bit with the, you know, when he's pretending to be the ghost through the cone.
Yeah, it's the bar. It's got to be the bar thing for me. The bar.
Oh, when he falls, play it.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, nice.
Batman and Robin.
Even the one where did they go Holland when Uncle Albert had to do the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me, John. Which way's Holland?
This one's old Chesney himself. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Triggers broom.
I've had the head replaced 25 times, the brush, the handle, but it's the same brush.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant program.
So yeah, that is our cap of the week. So yep, Mr. Jason's on there until we're told otherwise. But yeah, well done, Mr. Jason, and we'll continue to our dying day to watch them shows, and I'm sure they'll continue to be on. They'll always be on UK Gold, won't they? Like that's something that will still get showed 30, 40 years time.
Yeah,
easily.
Did anyone ever watch Rock and Chips?
I saw a couple of it, but
I think same as Jonesy. I watched maybe two.
Yeah,
and I just couldn't. It just wasn't. Just wasn't. Oh,
That's
Gary.
a brilliant episode.
When Boise eats that curry.
He gives him shampoo with onion in it. Can you smell onions?
Brilliant.
Classic.
It's just when they accidentally meet, and Trig's like, "No, you're not. You told us to be at 4 o'clock or whatever it was."
Fucking Trigger.
You can't. What a man! What a man!
He's fucking brilliant as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, onwards and upwards. We got to continue. So we're going to go into this game. The name game. Absolutely off the radar the last couple of weeks. And it is hard. It's going to be hard for us to continue that. But also, as we're on the discussion of David Jason, we decided this week that we wanted famous comedians or comedy people that have been in the industry, whether it's TV programs, comedians, stand up, whatever it is. Yeah. Throw me your favorite comedians, and let's kind of discuss them.
Roy Chubby Brown.
Fuck Jesus Christ!
Don't care. I'm going for that, mate.
He's whacked it in there straight away, isn't he?
Not give a fuck, mate.
I saw him at Yarmouth. Jesus Christ!
To some people, he is the worst fucking thing ever. But to others, like us dark-humoured fuckers,
Roy Chubby Brown,
he's fucking brilliant, mate. I love the fucking songs. I just love the fucking stories that he tells. Personally, I think he's brilliant, but to each their own.
Yeah. So there's your one, Jonesy.
I'll go for old Basil 40, mate. Old John Cleese.
Oh,
40 Towers was as a kid. I absolutely love 40 Towers. Him, Manuel. Don't mention the war. All that stuff was just brilliant back then. Like you say, you could get away with it back then. Not so now. No, John Cleese, Fish Called Wanda as well. He was in loads of movies, but brilliant. 40 Towers is up there for me. My favourite. Basil 40.
G-Sam Rick Mal. He was in Bottom, weren't he?
Yeah, Bottom.
Fucking, weren't he in the Young Ones as well? Did you ever do the Young Ones?
Yeah.
It's the Young Ones.
It had him and Adrian. What's his fucking name?
Adrian. Was it?
No. Was that his character's name, Adrian? The geezer that was with him in Bottom. Oh, that's fucking gone from my head.
Bloody. I've just seen
it was them two, and they did a show called The Young Ones.
Lee Evans.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Mate, he was on stage. I've never seen anyone better. Literally, he would sweat his bollocks off a show. Literally.
Oh, mate, he'd just have a towel chucked at him every sort of 20 minutes. He'd have a wipe and fucking off again. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm going to throw one in. He just cracks me up. I think he's very good. I think he's very Marmite. Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah, I love Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. I fucking love
mate, he can be uncomfortable at times, but fuck, mate, honestly, absolutely brilliant. And I always go back to The Office, mate. And it's funny, right? I was watching it the other week. Sarah had never watched it, and I put an episode on. She just couldn't get into it straight away. You could tell that she weren't having it, mate, whatsoever. But when you're sitting there and you're thinking, you either like it or you don't like it. I was sitting there thinking, I can see why people would cringe to it as well.
Yeah.
But he was absolutely superb. And what was the one he done? The Afterlife.
Afterlife was brilliant.
Oh, the outtakes from that show fucking cracked me up, mate. When he's talking about, I was there doing the luge until my alarm went off. The outtake, oh mate, yeah, I like him. I think he's fucking brilliant.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, good shout, Robin Williams.
If we're going down that route for Eddie Murphy, when he used to do his stand-up, I think he was brilliant.
John Candy was another good one.
Oh, John Candy. 5 seconds.
Fucking love.
John Candy,
Can't be a bit of John Candy, mate. Absolute legend.
Oh,
Billy Connolly,
mate.
another legend.
Billy Connolly. There's a
You
few
know the
there.
most, you know the best one is though, don't you?
Rob Beckett.
Rob Beckett. Beckett, mate.
No, that was fucking coming.
Robin Romesh.
I'm a bit disappointed that old Rosie didn't fucking say it herself.
Yeah, she didn't say it, did she?
Zooming saying Rick Mail's a good shout. The king of comedy, the all-time comedy genius, Bob Mortimer.
I think the two Ronnies have got to go in there.
Oh yeah, right. But do you know what? Right, because I used to live in Croydon. Ronnie Corbett. He lived like literally about 5 minutes from me. Massive house. It was like it's a weird one. It's so you're going up, you go. It's like a bit of a lane road, and it's just literally just sits there. There's this massive house, and it was his house.
Yeah, Rene from a lower low. I always used to like the copper. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tariq's throwing in our truth.
Mate, I'd have our truth in there, though, mate. I'd have our truth in there.
It's not a bad shout.
French and Saunders.
Yeah.
Boom Shanker.
I don't know,
Boom
mate.
Shanker.
Sean Locke.
Sean Locke's worth one here.
Mickey Flanagan's got to go in there, I think.
Jimmy Carr. Mr. Tax Dodger.
Cool. We're back in him now. Old Romesh himself.
There he is.
Frankie Boyle.
Mm.
Jesus, we are whacking some out here, guys. I'm just seeing if there's any other ones. Here we go. Oh, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. Bloody hell.
Like, if you go back to the 80s, there'd been loads, wouldn't there? There'd been absolute loads of them.
Because they could get away with more of what they could say, isn't it? Really, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You think if a lot of them oldies were trying to break out now?
Yeah.
Nah, not
Jim
not a
Carrey.
chance.
Oh,
What about
Brian.
Joe Brand? What about Joe Brand?
Joe Brand, yeah.
That's a bit of a legend of the past, isn't it?
Yeah, she is.
Just a bit.
John Bishop.
Yeah,
John Bishop.
Two scouts for me, to be fair.
I
There
used
you
to
go.
like.
Rob Becky's hilarious. He likes
what
that
was
one,
his-
mate.
What was his fucking name?
I've got a funny one.
The Scottish one with glasses.
I think Frankie Boyle, was it?
Frankie Boyle.
Yeah, someone said,
He might wind a few other people up, but I think he was brilliant.
Anyone said Mickey Flanagan yet?
Yeah,
No,
I did earlier.
now.
Oh, he's fucking hilarious. I went and see him at the O2. Absolutely fucking
Yeah, I
hilarious.
can imagine. He's fucking brilliant, isn't he?
Fucking brilliant.
Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre. Yep, there's another one. There's Tarek with our truth.
Al Murray.
Here we go. Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah.
So, Rosie, who said French and Saunders? See yourself out.
I'm
That was
quite
G.
surprised no one said Harry Enfield.
Uncle Bryn. Love that, Uncle Bryn.
Where is
Nice.
Where is old Brownie himself? Where is he?
Brooksy's back with old Coogan, Steve Coogan. Uncle Fester.
He put that in the group.
Ramesh. Brilliant. Peter Kay, there's another one. That was the 90s, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Peter Kay.
I said as well, Harry Enfield, the Harry Enfield show.
Yep, Harry Enfield.
Yeah.
It's only me.
Just because it's come out when they did the he's just come back from all right, our kid, because he'd just come back from Manchester.
Al Murray.
Tis was Jesus.
Cool, we're whacking them here, guys. Bloody hell. Kevin Bridges, Frank Carson, Steve Colgan, Father Ted. Fucking hell. Father Ted, there's a name.
Great show.
No one said Cannon and Ball. Jesus.
We said Cannon and Paul then. Lee Mack. Oh mate, I was talking about this the other day. Desmond's. I was
Desmond's.
literally I think I was up with Bobby one morning, Saturday morning early, about
Brilliant.
6:30, and I put the comedy channel on. Desmond's on. I ended up watching about 4 episodes of Desmond's.
Oh,
It was actually quite good, to be fair. But it was actually a good comedy. Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Good
There you go, Harry Enfield, big goon. I've sat next to him. There's old Johnny Brooks' claim to fame. Postman Pat himself. Postman Pat sitting next to Harry Enfield. Who would have thought it?
Jesus.
I think you probably got to put Little Britain in there. Matt Lucas, David Williams.
Yep.
John Richardson. Honestly, they're still going, guys. They're still going. I was a bit worried. Will this one kick off tonight? But yeah, it's kicked off again. Some brilliant names. So, but we've got to have a winner. We have to have a winner. So, as the guest, we're going to give you the option to choose what you think was the winning choice this week, mate.
Cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably upset some people here if I don't. Rick Mail.
Rick Mal. So G has won it this week. G has won it. Rick Mal. Starting bottom, is our name game winner this week. So well done, G. Take a bow. You are our winner this week. Get in there, back of the net. So honestly though, guys, absolute some great names, is it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, some absolute great names, some great shouts.
Some you'd forgotten about as well.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, they're still around. Right. So we've got one more segment before we go into the fixtures. It's a brand. No, we've got 2 more before we go into the segment, first of all. So we're gonna do this one first. So the old pervy side's come out again. So I found 2 late female species this week, right, with cigar pictures. And I need you to choose the winner.
Right.
One's famous, one's not famous.
Okay.
But I want you guys to tell me which one you think is the best cigar smoking picture of the week. So let me get my
let's have a look.
Sense up.
I've never stared at a screen so hard in my life.
Rosie, let me guess it's Beyonce and you think it's Rihanna.
I was crying at that last week.
There's most people that said, it's just Beyonce. I was like, yes.
Sorry, guys, just talk amongst yourself because it's. I don't know why it's done this.
Yeah, it was just, I love her. Yeah, it was like.
I was looking. If you see, I was looking like that, and I was like, but I didn't want to throw him under the bus. I was like, are you sure?
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, big old blunder, but here's the first one.
Make sure I know who that is. No, I'm joking. I know.
Jennifer Lopez, and it is Jennifer Lopez. I've done my research thoroughly this week. that for me, that's arrogant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
smuggery arrogant.
Mug, yeah.
I mean, I still would.
I think every man would.
I mean, if you died and got to choose what you wanted to come back as, one of them things would be that cigar, wouldn't it? So,
indeed, or the jacket.
Yeah.
So there's your first one. I wish I could have got it a bit bigger, to be fair, but the picture that is, of course.
Photoshop the cigar.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had some issues with the
sizing.
Yeah, exactly, the sizing of the picture. So yeah, that's sadly the biggest picture I could get. So there's that one. Now, let's go to my second one. This is not a famous person, but does it win this week's battle?
Drum roll, please.
I bet I haven't got it now. I bet I've lost it.
Brooks it with the filth. Yeah, filth is good.
Filth is always good. Oh,
jeez.
Mate, we're all single men, mate. By the end of the night, by the way.
This is taking me back to parents away on holiday, house to myself, a certain website. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I've got my winner.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look at the chats, right? Let's have a look at the chats. Let's excuse Rosie shit. Trying to expose me. Tarek. Oh my. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Rick might be in trouble. Look at his other comment.
I'm not sure Tarek's watching the show at the moment, if I'm being totally honest.
No, he's probably watching a film while listening to this, and then he'll rate it shit.
You can keep your head on. Rosie, she's fire. She knows a good woman when she sees one. Mr. Brooks, filth. Oh, John Walk himself was saying filth is good.
Definitely.
Even the boss, even old Chesney saying, Liam, we are past the water stage, so you get away with that. So we have got away with it, guys. I think people are enjoying this segment now. Please continue, Liam.
Yeah, you need more pictures each week. Yeah.
Right, so guys, in the chat, I want your winners. Jennifer Lopez or this young lady here. Let me know. I want to hear the winners. Obviously, Chesney's saying that he thinks Let Lopez wins it, in his opinion. In your opinion, Jonesy?
It's got to be her, whoever she is. I need to find out. Let me take a picture.
Sumin's gone for Lopez. John Brooks gone for Lopez.
Oh, what?
Jesus.
Rosie's gone for this lady.
Not Lopez.
Not Lopez. G's not gone for Lopez. She's gone for the non-famous lady. Walkie's gone for J-Lo. Tammy's got all the perverts are in the group now. Yeah, you're all talking now, aren't you?
Go for the standard of picture, not the famous.
Jesus.
Tarek saying
this is a bloke that did rate a film, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and Beat's going to say he can't stand J-Lo, so I'm guessing he's going for the non-famous one.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you wouldn't kick either out of bed for farting, but if you're going off of those two pictures, that fucking one just screams, I'm a dirty bitch. Like, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Someone else is thinking it. I just said it.
Yeah, that Rose, all the men are speaking up now.
Quiet all show.
What are you going for, Big Show?
Yeah, non J-Lo girl.
All day long.
Here we go. Rosie's just hit it on the forehead. I didn't realise there were so many in the chat. They haven't spoke till now. Jeez, and Jesus Christ. I'm going for this one. When I'll be honest, I was only going to bring out the J-Lo one and just do that. But when I see this one, I was like, I can't not do it. So I thought I'd do a little competition. And this one all day long for me. Absolute all day long. 100%. Absolute all day long.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Sarah's not indoors at the moment, so hopefully I've got away with it.
It's when I just open the living room door and she's just stood there
with a cigar.
Can we find out if it is this? We're hearing this name. Let someone have a little hunt around.
All the fucking geezers right now in this chat are opening Google.
Mate, I'm doing it myself.
Google's down. No, I don't think that's her. No,
that's not her, mate. No way is that her. But yeah, that's your cigar smoking Mike Baldwin cigar of the week. And yeah, this young lady has won it. So give her five.
I'll probably only last 5.
And Craig's been banned from the show.
Show Friday's cancelled.
Oh, well, even the Chiefs popped in, mate. I thought he'd pop in, mate. Of course he would. He would turn that one down, mate.
Oh, Mick Dundee.
Dundee.
Get a picture of Mick Dundee. Jesus.
Oh, Rose saying, can I ask, what did you Google to get that pic? I just Googled cigar smoking females, I think. Someone's come through the door now. Go on to the next segment. Yeah, it's been a really good show tonight, guys. I've been really enjoying it. Now let's go to the next segment. Can't get it already, mate. I should walk through the door. Anyway, legend of the week. So it's a new segment that we've decided to do each week. And yet again, it doesn't have to be someone famous. And we have gone for a non-famous person the first week. How long he stays non-famous for, I don't know, by the way. So let me get this lad up so we can firstly applaud him. Oh, Danny Boy himself, the Arsenal mascot at the Tottenham Arsenal game.
Brilliant.
Faults, big show.
Mate, that's how my kids would be. 100%. Do not touch my players with your scumbag hands. I don't care if they are kids. Get away from them players. But it was the reaction afterwards. It was Jorginho when he come out and he was pumping himself up, giving it the old, I'm about to play 90 minutes here and get stuck in. Absolute legend.
Yeah, absolute legend. And yourself, Craig?
Yeah, pretty much what Jonezy said. You know, that's my youngest at kids club. Someone could turn up with a Spurs bottle and he's like, don't come nowhere near me with that. And, you know, when they're playing football, he'll go, I don't want a Tottenham lad on my team. Like, you know, this lad just oozed what a North London derby is. He was just enjoying the moment. He weren't taking no shit off for no one, was he? He absolutely loved it.
I've got to be honest, I'm just laughing at all these comments.
Yeah, I just saw him coming up.
Yeah, obviously, the Chief saying he thought it would be in what a legend. Tarek saying Arsenal legend, and obviously G saying not all heroes wear caps. Absolutely, I'll tell you one thing, right? If my Bobby or Billy don't behave like that, they've let me down. They've absolutely let me down because
he's looking for a glance.
Mate, it was just the confidence of the kid, though, innit? It was the confidence of the kid. And I remember we was doing the start of a watch along at the time, and like Sky Sports went on him, and I was just in tears straight away. Like he first ruffled up the Spurs mascots, he's just owning the place. But when he comes out of Jorginho, he's probably relaxed Jorginho. To be fair, he's probably nervous with a big North London derby coming in for his first game of the season as skipper, and his kid's done that, and he's probably relaxed him.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
And the famous old phrase about winning games in the tunnel, we won it in the tunnel, mate, and this guy won it for us.
Definitely.
There was pictures of him outside the stadium as well, weren't there? Giving it the old loser sign, outside the badge and everything.
He weren't far wrong, though, was he?
Nah.
No.
3-point lane, strikes again.
So, yeah, that is our first legend of the week. So he's our first winner. So, well done.
There she is, mate.
Oh, here she is. Here she is. There we go. It's not the winning, it's the taking part that counts. Or it's the taking part. Yeah. She's looking at me through the hatch while she says that. So I'm being watched and observed. It is very much the winning.
Yeah.
By the way. Yeah, she said she's up my numbers. Now she's gone. See you later. See you later. Exactly. Old Mr. Podcast saying loser mentality, Sarah. I'm getting a right old look through that hat. Yeah. Right. She said, do you want a joke? I think it's time for your bed. You look a bit tired. Very much a sarcastic laugh, by the way, guys.
I can sense.
Yeah. And older Chief liking a couple of segments. I hope they're keepers. They'll definitely be keepers, mate. Them segments. Yeah, and I think you're right there. I think I could be in a lot of trouble later on. Anyway, we are getting to the end of the show. So the last part of the show is obviously the fixtures predictions.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, Jonesy's not having a good time of it at the moment. By the way, he's obviously lost his last two prediction contests with me, so he don't want to do a Spursy and make it 3 in a row because potentially then I might nickname him Spursy moving forward.
Fucking hell, that's worse than anything.
Yeah. So we're gonna. Sorry, there you go. We're gonna kick off. We're gonna include you in this one, Craig.
Oh.
But obviously, it doesn't really matter if you win or lose, to be fair.
It's the taking part that counts.
Yeah, I'm all good. I can just
It is
hold
the taking
over.
part that counts for you, mate.
I can hold it over both of you if I do win. So.
We'll definitely know about it if he does beat us. I know that much.
There'll be a picture coming.
Oh, there are pictures galore, mate.
Right, so we're going to kick off. Jonesy, you're going to take the results again, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. What's the
first game of the weekend. Oh, spicy one, this one. West Ham, Chelsea. Do you want me to go first on this one?
Yeah, go on then.
I didn't think Chelsea were all out against Bournemouth. Got lucky, I think. I think West Ham beat them 2-1. Going 2-1 West Ham.
Cheers, Ryan, by the way. But yeah, he's going 2-1 West Ham.
Yep.
Ooh. Shit, I'm going for a Chelsea win. I'm going 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, so there could be a swing already on the first game.
Yeah.
Sumi's going for 0-0. G's going for 2-2. What are you going for?
G's literally just said it. 2-2.
2-2, yeah. John's going 3-1 Chelsea. What are you going for, Sarah?
3-2 Chelsea.
3-2 Chelsea she's going for. John Walt's going for 1-0. Masood's going for 2-1 West Ham. Yeah. See, well, you can't. Once you've opened your mouth, that's it. You can't go back.
Locked in.
And old Chesley reckons Jonesy's lost already.
I just want to remind him who's top of the old FPL. He's looking up at me, pal. All right, and he has been for the last 3 weeks. Keep looking up.
I'll do that. Right, next one. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton. You're first on this one, mate.
Aston Villa versus Wolves. I'm gonna go.
No way.
Ooh. Villa of 3-0 Villa.
3-0 Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to go. I think Champions League might play a little part, though, because they've had to come back from young boys, didn't they? Oh, that's an interesting one. She's loving it as I'm saying it. She's chuckling away. I'm going to go 2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa.
Right. Chiefs gone for 1-0 in the first game, but G's gone 3-1 Villa. Chiefs gone 2-1 Villa. Tarrick's gone 3-0 Villa. John Brooks gone 3-0 Villa. Sumi's gone 3-1 Villa. Steph's gone 2-0 Villa. And yep, that's an interesting one. What did you go for one? Did you go for it, Craig?
I'm gonna go 4-0 Villa.
Ooh.
Cool.
Next one. They made some interesting games here. Fulham versus Newcastle. Do you know what? I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. I fancy Fulham.
And you're going 2-1, yeah? Fulham.
Yeah. Oh, DWTT's in the house. And spent a lovely Sunday with this gentleman. Me and old Jonesy. Good evening, sir. How you doing, Mr. Coleman?
Gary Coleman. I'm going to go reverse that. Newcastle 2-1.
Oh, so there's going to be... I'll tell you what, this week's going to be an interesting week.
It's a big week. Big week.
Here he is. What are you going for, mate?
I'm going to go 2-2.
Another Desmond.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because you've gone Fulham win, he's gone Newcastle. I'm going to go another Desmond.
Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I got thrown away because obviously Ryan said that obviously he sent me a WhatsApp. Obviously he's Danny's dad's been watching, so he's really appreciated the mention and everything, so that's nice.
Oh, quality.
Well, I think we're going to name that segment after him, aren't we?
Yeah. So
he's going to be the face of that segment for Legend of the Week for being the first winner.
Definitely.
Right, the next game is Leicester versus Everton. So that's you first, mate. Oh, they lost again last night on a penalty shootout, didn't they?
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's got to sting.
And another 2-0 up last week, weren't they? I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester.
I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. I think they've got to win a game. Yeah, I think they've got to do something. I think I'm going to go totally opposite, Joe. I think Everton will finally get a win this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, sadly.
Great.
I think I have to agree to some extent. I'm gonna go 3-1 Everton.
Let's have a look at the old around the houses. John Brooks going for 2-1 Leicester. Tarek going for 3-2 Leicester. Rose going for 2-0 Everton. Split show. G going 3-2 Leicester. 1-0 Sumin. 2-1 from Stefan to the Foxes. Oh, and Ryan saying 4-0 to the Foxes. So he's going to get a batter in, and he thinks Jamie Vardy's having a party. Guy's unbelievable. And he's 37 years old and banging goals still in the Premier League, guys.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
That deserves a little round of applause in itself, I think.
It does indeed.
And he disrespected the Spurs as well, so it makes me even more happier. Chiefs going for 2-0 Leicester. Everton New Stadium will be in the Championship.
Oh.
Right, next game, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. They seem to be getting all the easy games, Liverpool, don't they?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I'm going to get Liverpool have to win this game after what happened. I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool.
I'll go 4-0.
I'm with you with that one, Rosie. I'm totally with you with that one. If I had a missus like Vardy, I'd be practicing 24/7. John Brooks gone 3-0. Sumi's gone for a 3-0. Ooh. Stefan's gone 3-0. Liverpool 2 or 3-1. G's gone for 2-0 Liverpool. Tarek's gone for a big 5-1. So pretty much everyone apart from Sumi's gone for Liverpool there. They're playing Bournemouth. The next game, Southampton versus Ipswich. That's a relegation 6-pointer I've ever seen one.
It's me first, yeah.
Ipswich got good. Stefan's probably screwing. Like I said, they actually got a good point last week, didn't they? Ipswich, fair play to them.
This feels like a 1-1 to me. Yeah, I've gone 1-1.
Cool. I'm going to go for 2-1 Southampton.
I'm going to go the opposite way. I think Ipswich get their first win. I'm going to go 2-1 Ipswich.
Cool. Jonezy went 5-0 Liverpool. Tarek's gone for 1-0. John Brooks gone for 2-1 Ipswich as well. 2-0 Sumi's gone for. Chiefs gone 2-1 Tractor Boys. And a lot of people going with Ipswich. 1-0.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd expect Steph to go Ipswich. So yeah, an interesting round of fixture that one was. The next one, this is an interesting one. Tottenham versus Brentford. Who's first? You, innit?
No, you. It's you.
2-1 Tottenham.
2-1 Spurs.
It's a tricky game, Spurs.
It is. I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs.
What are you going for, Craig?
I'm going to go 3-2 Brentford.
Ooh.
John Brooks gone 2-1 Brentford. Sumi's gone 2-0. Stefan's gone 2-0.
3-2 Brentford.
Harry's gone 2-1 Swamp Dwellers. Rosie's gone 3-2 Spurs. Hashtag Spurs were robbed. Hashtag Celtic winning in Champions League.
I know we're
Last game was Saturday. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. That's a tricky one, that is, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I'm going 2-1 Palace.
I'm going 2-1 United. I don't think Palace have really started that well this season.
Can you go same score or not?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Do you know what? I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2.
I'm going another Desmond, yeah.
You love Desmond?
Desmond! We need to
I
get the
do.
Desmond. We need to get the Desmond picture up when someone goes for a Desmond.
Yeah.
That's it.
I need that's my quest for next week. Right, let's see what everyone's gone for. Some good results. Tarrett's gone 3-1. Sumi's gone 1-0. John Brooks gone 2-0. G's gone 2-1 Palace, Eddie. Ryan's gone 3-0. Rosie's gone 2-0. And Chief has gone 2-1 like myself.
United.
Right. On to Sunday.
Sunday.
2 big games. The first game, well, the first one ain't a big game, but first game, Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go. They got a good result for us last week, but it'd be very hard to replicate that. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Brighton are going to want to make up for last week. Forest are going to be on a high after beating Liverpool, but like you said, can they replicate that? I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
G's gone 3-0. Tarrett's gone 3-0 Brighton. Steph's gone 3-0 Brighton. Sumin's gone 2-1 Forest. Rosie's gone 2-1 Forest. P.S. I despise Forest. That's a bit of a wild one. Why do you despise Forest? Chiefs 2-1 Brighton. John Brooks is 1-0. And then we go to the last game of the weekend. This is an interesting one. Man City Arsenal.
Just a bit.
Yeah, obviously best 2 teams in the league up against each other already. Massive 6-pointer already, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Right, especially for us, it's a massive game. Who's first on this one, me or you?
Hang on 2 seconds. Sorry, Craig. What was it? Yeah, it was me. What did you go? Sorry for Brighton Forest. Is right.
2-0.
2-0.
Brighton. Sorry, 2-0 Brighton.
Cool. That's fine. Sorry, I missed that one. Who is it? Me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Man, it's a fucking tough one.
It's a proper tough one, this one, mate.
Trying to think with your heart in your head.
That's what I mean. Do I want to sit in next week and listen to fucking him?
Ooh, that's a bite, people. Now I can see he's making between his teeth there.
1-0 Arsenal.
Now you've gone for that. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to go 3-2 Arsenal.
So we are back in the boys. You got G 1-0 to the Arsenal. Sumin's gone for a 0-0. You'd probably still take that, to be fair. I've got, of course, Rosie's gone for City 3-2. Chiefs sadly gone for 2-0 to the 115 Chargers FC. Brooksy's calling it now, Sterling winner. Oh, can you imagine that, mate? I bet there'd be some naked runs outside his house if that happens. The neighbours will get right hold of Ethel. Steph's gone for another 0-0, which was the result last time. Tarrett's gone for a 0-1, but I guess that's to us. Chris Nix has gone for a 3-1 City. Stefan's got fucking him. Lol. Don't know. Totally lost there, Steph. Jones saying, hang on. So since when has the Callan Jones been on this Wednesday? And since when does this man? When does it have the man who hates Korma?
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's never gonna. Do you know what I've been saying to Jonesy? One of these weeks, I'm just going to sit here and eat a korma on the wrestling show, just to prove that there's no hard will towards a korma.
Do you know what, right, Mr. Tom? As you've decided to join us late, and obviously you're not set your reminders, just putting it out there. I'm going to do a bonus game for you, Jonesy. You fancy a little bonus game? Cardiff versus Leeds.
Oh. Let's put that one in.
Cardiff versus Leeds. Let's go for it.
Go on then. You want to go first?
2-0 Leeds.
I'm going to go 2-1 Cardiff.
Cool.
Bottom of the table, they are 1 point.
Yeah, that's what I've just looked at.
And Rosie giving it to Barry. She thinks they're going to win 4-0. Well, she's trying to get.
I'm going to go 3-1 leads.
3-1 leads. Locked in.
You'll win, mate. You'll win. 2-0 leads. Mr. Brooks going for as well. 1-0. Right. Last one. Top goal scorer of the weekend. Who are you going for?
I will go for Ollie Watkins.
Good shout.
Good
shout, that one.
Very good shout.
That's a very good shout. I'm going to go for Mo Salah.
Mo Salah.
Oh, another good shout. I am going to go Luis Diaz.
Ooh.
Are we going to do? We should do a Chris Jericho. You're on the list, shouldn't we?
You just made the list. Yeah,
we need to do that. Right, Mr. Tom. Somehow your comment has just made a segment up.
Yeah.
On next week, Jonesy, can you set that one up for us? Chris Jericho.
I'll get old Chris Jericho. You just made the list.
Brilliant. I can't wait for that one. Absolutely brilliant. Are we going to do another goals one?
Yeah, it was quite low last week, to be fair. 24.
Go on, I'll let you go first.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan Brooks going Sterling. He's putting it out there, isn't he?
He is.
Even his little black cat.
I'm going to go 28.
Rosie's gone for Rashford. Not gone 28, have you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go 29.
20.
I'll go one above and go 30.
Fucking hell.
If it's under, you win. If it's over, I win.
Yeah. Cool. Locked in.
We are locked in, guys. That is the fixture predictions of the week. G said we should have gone for the yellows after last week's record. Yeah, that would be a good shout. We need to get the yellow and red cards back in there. We will do that one. Good shout there. Yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Really great show. Jonathan Brooks going for a big 35. He's expecting loads of goals. I think he thinks Arsenal are going to probably win 8-0. So, that would sound like a Johnny Brooks prediction, to be fair. Arsenal 8, Man City 0. Sterling with all 8 goals.
Imagine that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so obviously, thank you, guys. Obviously, guys, if you've got feedback for us, let us know what kind of segments you do like, what segments that you think we could do better on. I won't take it personally. I might not talk to you for a few weeks, but hey ho, that's not a bad thing overall. But yeah, let us know what you think. If you've got any ideas or any suggestions, obviously bring it to the table. As we said, we're always ever revolving around the show and trying to bring new things in. But yeah, feedback is the breakfast of champions, as they call it. And Rosie just saying, what about getting people in a chat to send in cigar pics? Yeah, bang on the buzzer there, Rosie. Let's get that going next week. I want you guys to send me your best cigar pics.
Send them in.
Send them in, and then we'll have we'll me and Jonesy will decide the final 2, and then we'll go to battle with it. So that's brilliant. I don't have to pick the cigar picks next week. You guys pick the cigar picks. Me and Jonesy will pick the final 2, and then we'll go to battle, see who wins it.
Good shout.
Love that idea. I think there's a few blokes that are gonna be hunting down Google after this show anyway.
just be careful what you're sending to us, yeah? We've both got partners, all right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't exactly. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been brilliant. Obviously, Mr. Craig, thank you very much for coming on, mate. We was gonna boot you out at a random point.
I did. Do you know what? I'm glad that I'm being on here the whole shebang. I'm glad you didn't boot me out.
No, I felt a bit guilty after, to be fair. We was going to boot you out and play the Cheerio tune.
Charming.
But no, we enjoyed having you on, mate.
I've loved being on, mate. You know, thank you for having me on. Just a laugh, yeah, chatting away.
Yeah, exactly that. No, but obviously, good luck for Friday, mate. I'll be locked in anyway, watching it, and I know you guys are going to smash it, but yeah, can't wait to see it go live.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Just before I reach you, Jonesy, Rosie's come up with another idea. What about you picking a food or a football team each and battling to see who makes the best points?
The best? I don't know.
What?
Come back to me on that one, Rosie. I'm a bit confused. He's confused.
Yeah,
We'll come back to that one. I'm sure there's a method behind her madness. She has some great ideas, so I'm sure she'll let us know what it actually means. He's gone. He's come out and kicked him out, really. And yourself, Jonesy, mate. Obviously, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Just don't, mate. If I'm you, mate, don't be Spursy next week.
Mate,
no one wants to be a Spursy. No one wants to lose 3 in a row.
It's always a pleasure doing these shows unless you're losing prediction battles with yourself or pool games. But no, it's been brilliant. Always loved the show. It's a great chance to just chill out, have a laugh with your mates, and just talk nonsense, but good nonsense, if you know what I mean. But
exactly.
Yeah. Looking forward to Friday with Craig down below. Be good. Like I say, EA Sports, mate, it's in the game. And if they want to sponsor us and give us some points like they do the rest of the streamers, hit us up, EA.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice.
Yeah, we're promoting your game.
No, it as you said, it's been a good show, but obviously it's the banter and fun side as well, isn't it? That kind of obviously gets everyone going. I know everyone likes that. But like, guys, if there's anyone out there like Craig wants to come onto the show and wants to obviously do the show with us, as long as you can handling the hook, then we'll be more than happy to have you on. We'll be more than happy to have you on. My last thing of the evening is I just want to kind of share this with you again. That's gonna send you to sleep really well, guys.
I don't know about going to sleep, but
enjoy, guys, enjoy. But yeah, get yourselves on, guys, and we'll get you on the hook. I wouldn't mind getting Mr. Tom on the hook, to be honest. I think that'd be quite a laugh. We'll have a chat with him. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Up the Arsenal, hopefully 3 points Sunday. Smash the Man City, and then we'll be title fucking favourites. Have a good evening, all.